So these are some examples of solubility rules. We're going to be using these solubility rules to practice determining whether something is soluble or insoluble, but we're going to use it in a different format. We're going to use some reference materials that are on the back of your periodic table. But let's take a look at this. I see that everything in this left-hand column is soluble. For example, we've got nitrate ion, we have the acetate ion. Those are soluble in water no matter what they are bonded with. So there are no exceptions to these polyatomic ions being soluble or compounds containing those ions being soluble in water. On the next line, we see that lithium, sodium, potassium, ammonium are all soluble, and there are no exceptions to that. But on this next line, we see that chlorine, bromine, iodine are all soluble unless they are bonded to silver, mercury, or lead. So if I have something like sodium chloride, okay, it contains chlorine. Sodium isn't on one of these other exceptions. So we would find that sodium chloride is soluble. And I can see that in the rule above. Okay, I see that sodium is always soluble when it's bonded to something. But what if we had sodium, I'm sorry, what if we had chlorine that was bonded with silver to make silver chloride? So chlorine is normally soluble, but I look over here at my exceptions and I see that it is not soluble when it's bonded with silver. So silver chloride is going to be insoluble in water. And that was the video that we saw earlier too. So that's how we're going to read these charts is we're going to look and see if a compound is soluble and we're going to look at its exceptions.